into a period, would you mind?
No.
Thank y'all for coming back out to listen to me speak. Today's speech is on the 2011 All-Star Game that happened recently here in Raleigh. Who could ever imagine that hockey would ever be a major sport here in the South, especially when the ACC basketball ruled the sports world here. The Carolina Hurricanes hockey made its debut in North Carolina in 1997 when the team played at the Greensboro Coliseum while the RBC Center was still under construction. The Hurricanes moved to Raleigh in 1999 when the RBC Center was completed. At first, there wasn't much interest in hockey, but then over the years, we embraced the Hurricanes with open arms, and this newfound love of hockey soon translated into numerous accomplishments for the team and the community in just a few short years. The Hurricanes have had 5 conference championships wins since coming to North Carolina, 3 Southeast Division titles, as well as 2 Eastern Conference championships. The RBC Center recently hosted the NHL entry draft in 2004, which shattered attendance records for the event just 5 years after opening its doors. According to NHL.com, the RBC Center drew the largest open day crowd to witness an entry NHL draft in over a decade on June 26, 2004. Over 15,627 hockey fans were in attendance that day. The major and biggest accomplishment that came to the Carolinas in hockey in 2006 was when the Hurricanes became the Stanley Cup champions at the home ice in Raleigh. The love and enthusiasm for hockey in our area paid off once again when Raleigh won the bid to host the 2011 NHL All-Star Game. It was a matchup that brought the best players from across the league together for a weekend in a long showcase of talent. NHL officials were well aware of how big hockey was in the Carolinas, but Raleigh had some major improvements to make before it could host NHL's biggest hockey game. So how did we do it? Well, my visual aid here will guide you through the new construction and updates made to the capital city, all which helped win the bid for the NHL All-Star Game. One improvement Raleigh made to get the attention of the NHL was recently renovating RDU Airport, Terminal 2. Now, Terminal 2 cost $570 million to construct and was recently completed just in time for the NHL All-Star Game. Another noticeable improvement was the new convention center recently opened in downtown Raleigh, which is at your bottom right. This new facility hosted the very first NHL All-Star Draft during All-Star Weekend, where teams were selected by team captains instead of being split up by Eastern and Western conferences. Raleigh will always be remembered as where the draft began. The Raleigh Convention Center website describes the new convention center as architecturally grand and the latest in green technology and the most meticulous in service. Also, Raleigh downtown businesses stepped up their game to host Fanfare. Excuse me. Fanfare was a 3-day event that was held in downtown Raleigh during the All-Star Weekend. Excuse me. Hockey fans from all around the world got a chance to take part in a variety of hockey activities and attended meets and greets with hockey's greatest legends. The All-Star Game and Skills Competition was held at the home of the Carolina Hurricanes, the RBC Center, which is at your top right. The RBC Center was transformed into a hockey lover's dream with huge window posters displaying all-star players as well as personal all-star touches throughout the facility. Hurricane fans at the RBC Center have been deemed the loudest fans in the AHL, and the excitement spilled over to the All-Star Weekend with a sold-out game and skills competition. All of these upgrades and preparation Raleigh made for All-Star Weekend saw some big returns in the revenue for the area. My visual aid helped show all of these upgrades that came in full circle in boosting revenue and profits for Raleigh and the North Carolina Hurricanes. Once again, we got Terminal 2 at RW Airport, the RBC Center itself, in which the game was held, the Raleigh Convention Center, which hosted the first draft, and also Raleigh, which hosted a fanfare and was a major economical gain for the city. The NHL's decision to give Raleigh an all-star game really put the spotlight on how much people love hockey in our area, as well as brought in revenue at a time when the economy needed a severe boost. WRL reports that although the financial impact may not be known for another few weeks, officials say it will likely top $10 million in profit for the area. Local restaurants, businesses, and hotels also benefited from the number of fans that converged on the city for All-Star Weekend. All of these things together made the Raleigh game the best retail performance for a U.S. All-Star game in 7 years, and a 42% increase in sponsorship from the last All-Star game. By hosting the NHL All-Star game, we got to show the world how serious we are about hockey in the Carolinas. The game boosted enthusiasm for the game as the Hurricanes played the next home game to a sold-out crowd. Hockey in Raleigh has had many accomplishments in the last 11 years, capped off by enormous success of the All-Star game. And that's it.